Hello and welcome to TOP, otherwise known as Talking One Piece. Okay, I made this channel to discuss anything related to One Piece. This is the place to hear about plot points, to hear about reviews on episodes, to hear about theories, to hear about character comparisons. It's all here, and I was thinking, what should I start my channel with? And what would be a better choice than what is One Piece? What is the thing that all the pirates are looking for and the world government is trying to keep from happening? Now, there's a few theories that it could be a treasure, the biggest treasure, but that seems sort of anticlimactic and quite typical. And there's heaps of big treasures in One Piece. So, though I do see a possibility of it happening, I would cross that off. I think it would need to be a bit more symbolic than here's a bunch of treasure, right? Okay, then there's another one that's going around, another rumor or theory that it is going to be an OP devil fruit. This, like, an absolute, like, overpowered devil fruit. This one I could also see happening, but like Haki and stuff already challenges devil fruits, and it's sort of downplaying devil fruits more now. Devil fruits have become more just another type of weapon than this like holy thing that everyone wants, you know? So, and then if Luffy has a devil fruit already, it just doesn't make too much sense. So I'll cross that one out as well. There's one going around which is getting a lot of people annoyed, that it is just the journey, is the adventure of the journey, and like, yeah, getting to where it is, getting to the One Piece. That's what the One Piece is. And let's just say that would cause a few riots. It doesn't make too much sense, because though Luffy had, heaps of friends and has been having a fairly great time, there's a lot of trauma that has been happening on the journey to One Piece. It just seems like a very weird sort of payoff. So I'll cross that one off as well. And there's one which is more annoying than that to me. This absolutely enrages me, because it doesn't make sense, and I just think it's stupid in general. And it is that One Piece is the straw hat that Luffy has. Why would everyone be looking for it on the Grand Line when he gave it to Shanks, who then gave it to Luffy, who weren't in the Grand Line? And how is that a treasure? Like, maybe it has some symbolic meaning to it, but if just a random pirate picked up that hat, like, where's the significance to it for him? I absolutely think it's a terrible idea, but who knows, right? I also personally didn't like the idea that Goldie Roger was the first person who had the straw hat. I think it sort of diminished the symbolic link between Shanks and Luffy, because now I sort of see it more as the hat of Goldie Roger than Shanks' hat. I think it was a good character trait for him and him alone that was then passed down to Luffy. And I think there's been already enough links between Luffy and Goldie Roger that wasn't completely necessary, but it's cool nonetheless. But now let me get down to what I think One Piece is. And there's a few. This theory's been going around, and it is absolutely the best theory I've ever heard for what One Piece is, to the point where I actually would be surprised if it isn't. One Piece is the destruction of the Red Line, where the Holy Lands are on. The destruction of that, which will then get rid of the Grand Line, because the water and the oceans will balance out as they form one piece. The four blues joining together. It is like the ultimate symbolism on a global scale of freedom that the world government is trying to avoid. And what do pirates want? Pirates, they want freedom from authority, right? And who else would be king of the pirates than someone to be the leader, to free everyone, and to be the freest man in the whole world, in the whole ocean, right? And that's going to be Luffy. Okay, let's go through the Straw Hat, the Straw Hat crew, and I'll show you how ridiculously good this theory is. Okay, Luffy, he wants to be the freest person in the ocean, and he wants freedom and just to do whatever he wants, right? And to find One Piece. He creates it. One Piece being the Pirate King, the guy who gave everyone freedom. Okay, Zoro, he's about, defeating Mihawk and becoming the greatest swordsman, so we'll go over him. Nami, she wants to travel around the whole world and to make a map, right? What's a better way to do that than if all the four blues are joined to where there's no calm belt, there's no crazy like New World storms and stuff. She can just go around and explore and just do maps, right? Then we go to Usopp, who just wants to be a brave warrior. I've got a theory for him that I haven't heard from anyone else. I'll mention that later in a different video, but he's not really related to One Piece. We'll move over from that, from him. Sanji, he wants the old blue. Everyone tells him it doesn't exist, and how could it if all the four blues are separate? By destroying the Red Line, it will link the four blues to that one area. The area that was the symbol, was the exact area of the oppression of the entire world government, will become the all blue, the single place of unity. It just is just beautiful. Okay, anyways, let's keep moving. Chopper, I've got a theory about Chopper, but he wants to be a good doctor, right, and find cures for stuff. So he's not really related to this. So we'll move over from him. Robin wants to find the poneglyphs. She'll be able to translate when they get to Raftel how to use the weapons and how to make the weapons, the ancient weapons from the ancient kingdom, to destroy the Red Line. She'll be the one, and she'll be able to find out the history of the Void Century. That's her done. Frankie, well, the fact that he made the ship that went all across the Grand Line is just like already sorted. And once they destroy the Red Line, they can then travel around the whole world in that ship, in the Going Merry. In the Thousand Sunny, sorry. And yeah, just travel all around. So that's him sorted. And Brook wants to see Laboon again. What has Laboon been smashing his head against? The Red Line. The Red Line has been villainized in that situation as this prevention of Laboon's able to see his friends, keeping him out for all those years. It gets destroyed, and he gets to see Brook again. Now, if this has not like settled in as like the best theory ever for One Piece, then think about this. What is under the Holy Lands on the Red Line? Fishman Island. Now, in order for Luffy to destroy the Holy Lands and the Red Line, he'll have to destroy Fishman Island. Doesn't that sound familiar? The prophecy that I forgot her name, that the girl from Fishman Island predicted. 1, her prophecies are never wrong. 2, they can happen at any time, whether it's in a day, in a week, or in years. But if he destroys it, which he most likely will, why would he destroy it? He's a good guy, right? He destroys it to destroy the Red Line and the Holy Lands of the world government. And then he uses Poseidon, the princess, to talk to the Sea Kings, to bring Noah, to take them all up to safety. Right? And then he'll use Uranus, or what is it called? The other ancient weapon that Frankie could build, even though apparently you can't make it anymore, to destroy the Red Line. And that's also why, I'll go into it in more depth in another video, why I think the world government will definitely be the last enemy for Luffy and his crew, and for all One Piece. They'll be the last villain. I don't know specifically who will be the actual one person, but I'm almost certain that it will be the world government, because with pirates, they're fighting, but they're fighting for the same thing in the end. But with the world government, oppression, freedom. It's the perfect clash. So yeah, guys, tell me what you think. Leave a comment for any topic you One Piece related that you want me to talk about, and I will make a whole video specifically on that. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. I'll sort out a sort of time when I'll do the videos and everything, and I'll let you guys know. But yeah, leave a like, subscribe, share the video, and keep enjoying One Piece.